Hi Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of December. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really, really well. And this reading can work for any sun, moon, or rising Pisces sign. We will take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. This is a way to capture the energies and the messages. Hopefully something here can be helpful to you. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so in terms of awareness for the week, we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Four of Wands. So the Ten of Swords, it's a card of, what you see here. You see the 10 swords in this woman's back. And this is finality. This is really, it's a tough time. It could be bottoming out for some. It could be probably the worst that you may be feeling in a situation. Feeling a sense of loss, of hurt, of betrayal, a whole host of emotions. But, it gets us to the same place, which is where we feel pretty bad. We may feel hopeless. But the thing to think about is here in the distance there is light. And after the Ten of Swords, you have nowhere to go but up. And new opportunities. This is something that you're going to have to acknowledge, that you're going to have to process, that you're going to have to deal with an ending. You're going to have to let it go and to, take it for what it is. It can be a painful life lesson, an unpleasant time of your life that you'll look back and you'll think, oh gosh, but, I came out of it. And I'm for the better from this. So with this Ten of Swords, once we can get past this, once we can focus on one small concrete step to help us gain our traction again, here's the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is such a beautiful card with looks like the doves and the glowing amber light here, the homes in the distance, and this is happiness, and this is celebration. Something to celebrate, something to recognize, a reward. We often think of the Four of Wands in terms of these traditional milestones, graduations, marriages, children, baby showers, birthdays. People come together, they interact, they laugh, they're festive, you let your hair down, you have fun. And you feel the reward. So the possibility here is once you let this situation go, you let it, it does its damage, it's done its hurting to you, you let it go and you start to begin to live again, that ultimately you're going to have something to celebrate. Maybe it's a relationship. Often when we look at the Four of Wands, some people associate it with marriage or engagement. Again, a traditional celebratory convention that we have. And so for some of you, maybe it leads to that, but it can just suggest people coming together and recognizing each other and celebrating each other as well. So in terms of your guidance, you have the Queen of Pentacles and you have the Ace of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles brings out the very resourceful nature of Pentacles, which is looking for a good deal, being a bargain hunter, and being very mindful of the coin, of the time, of the energy. So there's this very focused part, which is what the Queen says is, I like to live in comfortable surroundings. And beauty is important to me. And so I need to make myself feel abundant with beauty in my home, perhaps in my gardens, in my, where I work, whatever it may be. So she works hard and she's very capable in order to achieve and to provide that type of life. She's the master of that. This queen is very capable of many things, of multitasking. She is practical, down to earth, and uses common sense. So, for guidance this week, as you navigate your week and as you have personal relationship issues or work issues or shopping for the holidays, whatever it may be, you have to think about the Queen of Pentacles, which would be like, patience is a virtue, even though people are bananas during the holidays and they're speeding and they're trying to get your parking space and waiting and rushing to get ahead of you. Patience is a virtue. Slow down. Minimize your list. Practical energy. The other lovely part about this queen is the loving aspect, which is this nurturing, caring person, someone who's looking out for loved ones and dear friends. How are you feeling today? What can I do for you? Without expectation. So there's a lot of love and caring as well. But the idea of common sense and being resourceful and being wise about your finances or your time that you spend, you're thinking about these things. You have an approach. Then we have the lovely Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, she could be holding this pentacle and grabbing onto the Ace of Wands too. And the Ace of Wands, the universe is saying, come here, come closer. I have this wand for you. I need you to go out there and to use it and to let your ideas flourish. Let everything come out and then choose the one that really speaks to you and go for it. Go forth and create. You have the power. You have what it takes to create something of meaning to you, something that's going to liven you up, to make you feel alive, to make you feel good. It's a powerful feeling. Gifts or blessings or opportunities and possibilities presented to you, but you have to grab that wand and you have to do the legwork. You have to make it happen. So here we have something ends. We have opportunities to catch our breath and to feel celebratory, to have a reward. We're back on track in this grounded, practical approach to how we're going to handle things. And then we have this opportunity to rebuild something new, to create and to manifest a new beginning, a new opportunity. So in terms of possible outcomes, we have two majors. We have the Hermit and we have the Star. And the Hermit, this wise older sage, climbing to the top of the mountain with his lantern, looking for self-truth, self-knowledge, introspection, trying to figure out one's thinking and where they are. And so this could be a message to you in a time of chaos, of feeling very busy, of feeling very overwhelmed in some aspects, is to create time for yourself, to meditate, to reflect, to journal, to just sit quietly, to build some space. We are enlightened when we sit and we really think about what's going on in our life. And that enlightenment is illuminating. And so the Hermit is taking a step back in order to really self-protect, in order to gain knowledge of self, to dig deep within. We also get the same type of feeling with the Star, which is this lovely card of the star shining brightly. And again, we have the bright light of the lantern and we have the inspiring light of the stars. And we wish upon the stars and we look to the stars for guidance. But we mostly look for hope. And after challenging times, after times when we really struggle and we have a hard way to go, the star often appears. And it's like, just let yourself be. Appreciate the stillness, appreciate the being passive, and think about that the universe is looking out for you, that the stars above are guiding you, that there's peace at the other end of this. There's peace of mind. There's hope. There should be optimism. Don't lose your hope in the ultimate outcome. And, yes, things may be challenging here, but between the Hermit and the Star, and particularly the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands, there's a lot to be thinking about that's going to help you manifest, create a new beginning, to feel empowered in your own thinking, and to appreciate what you're doing. With the groundedness of the Queen of Pentacles, the practical energy also on board. So really we have wonderful possibilities here, because the Star is about the healing energy. It's finding the balance between the physical, the emotional, the mental states. Here's the mental aspect of the Hermit. We're bringing it all together. When we can do that, this becomes such a powerful tool. It's your tool. It's in your hands. You control the future. So let's choose an oracle card. Let's get a little more information. And I chose a pretty straightforward, I would consider it, pretty basic messages, but sometimes I think we need that. Angel therapy: give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Beautiful compliment to the Ten of Swords and to the Star. And finally, let's choose an oracle card for love. Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Finding the peace after the storm, allowing yourself to shine the lantern within, and to find the balance and the restorative healing energy of being yourself, of, the simple act of looking at the stars and letting it fill you up. So Pisces, this is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's a easy way just to support the channel. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.